Prevention of exacerbation of chronic pancreatitis and intestinal cancer. Pancreatitis is an inflammation of the pancreas. We know that for general health, and for the health of the pancreas, simple things are needed. Proper nutrition without chemicals. Dyes, flavors, preservatives, antibiotics and other additives are undesirable. No alcohol and tobacco. At least, their minimum. Regular meals. How can NSP products help? NSP products are perfect for anyone who wants active prevention. Preventing problems is much more profitable than dealing with them. This approach also applies to health. With strict diets, a violation of the diet, muscle motility in the digestive system may be disturbed. Muscles are present in the digestive system everywhere, from the oral cavity to the very final place. Peristalsis and muscle motility are very important. And here's why: the disease often begins with the throwing of substances in the opposite direction to the proper direction. This problem is called reflux and can occur anywhere in the digestive system. This is the reflux of stomach contents into the esophagus. This is the reflux of bile from the intestines into the stomach and possibly into the esophagus. This is inflammation in the pancreas. Other causes of pancreatitis include problems with the gallbladder and bile ducts. Low flow promotes the right direction in the promotion of the contents of the digestive system. This is a product that helps maintain muscle tone and proper function. Low flow is a unique combination of natural fibers. Low flow is an excellent natural detoxifier. Negative calorie food. Low flow contains fewer calories than the body uses to move it through the digestive system. This is essential for a healthy fit. Intestinal villus, this is where the lymphatic system starts. And it is here that explains why low flow works effectively as a detoxifier. But back to pancreatitis. Pancreatitis is an inflammation of the pancreas. The main causes of pancreatitis are alcohol and stones in the gallbladder. Pancreatitis is dangerous. Inside the pancreas own enzymes become active. Self-digestion of the pancreas is dangerous. The decay products enter the bloodstream and can damage other organs, even the brain. Activation of enzymes inside the pancreas. This is due to bile entering the pancreatic duct, where bile is not supposed to be. This activation must occur when bile and inactive pancreatic enzymes meet. Where? In the duodenum. The connection with the biliary tract is direct. The reflux of bile into the pancreas should normally never occur. Bile activates pancreatic enzymes. Normally, this occurs in the duodenum. If bile enters the pancreas, enzyme activation is inevitable. The pancreas own enzymes destroy the pancreas. Self-digestion of the pancreas is a dangerous condition. Bile get where it shouldn't be. The anatomical features of the excretory ducts may play an important role. The structure of the excretory ducts may differ. The most fortunate were the owners of a capital partition, which almost completely excludes the reflux of bile. According to Wikipedia, problems in the gallbladder can negatively affect the state of the pancreas. Mechanical compression with large stones in the gallbladder. Inflammatory processes. Toxic impact. The condition of the gallbladder should be as close to full health as possible. This helps keep the pancreas in good health. How can you help the gallbladder? Lecithin. Before you, an explanation of how high concentrations of cholesterol in bile provoke the formation of stones. Lecithin also affects, according to the principle, the more it is, the better for prevention. What can bind and remove bile and cholesterol from the body? Bile can be actively squeezed out of the bile. Then, in the intestinal lumen, tie it up and remove it from the body. Thus, the bile ducts are cleared. The body conserves resources. It is the saving of resources that explains the reverse absorption of bile in the intestine and its return to the liver. Binding of bile in the intestinal lumen. I emphasize, irreversible binding. One that does not allow bile to return back to the liver. Excretion of bile. By the way, excess fats, cholesterol, and toxins are also removed along with pathogenic microflora. Healthy fiber is a multifaceted health improvement. The body more actively creates new bile, cholesterol is oxidized more actively, its level in the blood can be reduced in this way, a constant, daily intake of natural fiber. What else, besides low-clo, can be used as a sorbent? Fat grabbers. Fat grabbers are not only used to absorb excess fat, and not only in weight loss programs. This is an excellent sorbent that helps bind bile after the active use of choleretic agents. Fat grabbers aids in general detoxification, removing excess fats, toxins and pathogens. Low-clo and fat grabbers, originally created to help manage body weight and optimize cholesterol levels. Low-clo and fat grabbers absorb bile, excess fats and toxins from pathogens, removing them from the body. This is how the improvement of the digestive system and the prevention of problems of the heart and blood vessels are connected. It is well known how much effort goes into the fight against high cholesterol. You can do simple actions that heal many organ systems in many ways. Many organ systems, the kidneys, lymph, immune system, will also get less toxins if there is healthy fiber in the constant intake. So we're talking about prevention. What should a healthy person do who does not want to accumulate health problems? Periodically clean the gallbladder and protect the pancreas. Turn to the gall and pancreas. In order for bile to bind in the intestines, it must be collected there. Bile must be actively excreted. Active bile secretion is quite possible to organize. Magnesium, super omega-3, liver health, they can be used at the same time. Magnesium and super omega-3. These products can be taken continuously. Liver health can be used intermittently to enhance the cholagogue. For example, a week to apply, a week off. An hour after the meal with which magnesium was taken, super omega-3, liver health. The right time to take sorbents. Low-clo dessert spoon and 300 milliliters of water. Or fat grabbers 3 to 4 capsules and 300 milliliters of water. Or our beloved Ultra Biome 1 sachet and 300 milliliters of water. Lecithin 1 capsule with each meal, or 2 capsules 2 times a day. What is important to know for people who have had their gallbladder removed or turned off? In addition to lecithin, super omega-3, low-clo, or fat grabbers, or Ultra Biome, they still need calcium, grapine and beneficial microflora. Important. The removal of the gallbladder is considered an additional risk for some forms of cancer, including bowel cancer. Disabled gallbladder. The gallbladder filled with calculi does not fulfill its function. Essentially creates a situation close to the remote gall. Bile is produced and does not enter the gallbladder. In 24-hour mode, 7 days a week, bile is poured into the intestines. The mechanism of carcinogenesis is explained by the extreme aggressiveness of bile acids. They injure the mucous membrane and provoke chronic inflammation, with a high risk of malignancy. The ways in which bad cells spread throughout the body have long been studied. What should people do with the non-functioning, or removed, gallbladder? In addition to protective measures in relation to the pancreas, targeted oncoprotective measures are also needed. What is important to know for people who have had their gallbladder removed or turned off? In addition to lecithin, super omega-3, low-clo, or fat grabbers, or Ultra Biome, they still need calcium, grapine and beneficial microflora. Calcium with vitamin D, used to convert bile acids into salts. This is a neutralization reaction that helps reduce the harmful effects of excess bile on the intestines. Calcium with vitamin D. You can use half a tablet 6 to 8 times a day. This mode of administration helps to increase the time of contact with bile and increase the efficiency of bile neutralization. Grapine with protectors. The oncoprotective action of natural antioxidants and plant extracts is also necessary for the intestines. 1 tablet 1 to 3 times a day with a glass of water. Useful microflora, it can be alternated. Drink for 1 month each product, then the next. You can alternate throughout the day. For breakfast, probiotic 11. Lunch, coagulans. For dinner, bifidophilus. In case of bowel cancer that has already taken place, beneficial microflora is most often absent. It is impossible to cure cancer with foods containing beneficial bacteria. More drastic measures are required. But colon cancer prevention is possible. Take advantage of all the possibilities of recovery. For more than 50 years NSP has been making every effort to ensure that people around the world maintain and improve their health. We create honestly. Every week we produce millions of capsules, tablets and other products. We know they were honestly produced because we made it ourselves. We know our ingredients. Authentic quality starts with pure, strong and sustainable ingredients, and most importantly, where they come from. We study crops, monitor harvesting practices, test cleaning and processing methods. We test our raw materials, even those that come from long-term reliable suppliers. NSP has been creating the highest quality products since 1972.